I feel like there's some people here who don't know who I am, so allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sam Ike. I look like a cross between the Chocolate Rain guy and any black lesbian. I'm aware of that. But I'm also a talk show host. I do a lot of cool, fun things. Like I'm a charitable guy. There was a coworker of mine who was really sick, and they needed help to pay for the hospital bills. So they started a Kickstarter, and the bills were like $37,000, and I was like, you know what? I'm a charitable, nice guy. Here's $12, and I gave the $12. And now she's fine. She's doing great. She's walking around the office and everything, going to the water bubbler all by herself, no problem. So now I'm thinking, well, when do I get my $12 back, I made an investment, I should get it back. Well, I guess it's okay. I heard that she's doing okay. I see it on Facebook, because I'm on Facebook all the time. I go on Facebook way too much. I've noticed a lot of new things on Facebook. Like, for instance, did you know that on Facebook there's a setting in which you can designate your profile to somebody when you die? Did you know that there's a setting on Facebook you can put in an email address and that person will own your profile when you die? I hope nobody ever leaves me their Facebook account because I am an asshole. I will ruin your afterlife. Like if my best friend died tomorrow and he left me with his Facebook account, his first Facebook status would just be like, "You think I'm gone, but I'm back." Like I would accept every single friend request. Every time I got an invite to a party, I would join and I would write on the page, "Hey, can I bring a +1?" It's gonna be really fucked up when I poke his mom. Like that's when it's gonna be wrong. I sit around and I do nothing. I work from home. Most of the time I work from home, which means I basically don't work. I work from home, I do absolutely nothing. I sit around and I do nothing all day. Like, my mailman is bisexual. The fact that I know that means I have too much time on my hands. You know what I mean? Like, I sit around, and the most I should ever know is his opinion on the weather and, like, what happened in the Sox game. Like, that's the most I should ever know. His wife doesn't even know. You know what I mean? Like, that's a problem. I sit around and I do nothing. I watch a lot of movies. I noticed that there's certain movies made for certain demographics. Like, for instance, if you are a sad white man in this audience, and it's Cambridge, so there should be a lot of you. If you are a sad white man, there's a movie that you can watch that will inspire you. There's a movie made to uplift all sad white men. The film is called 8 Mile. Does everybody know what I'm talking about when I say 8 Mile? All right, for those of you that don't know, 8 Mile is a 2002 motion picture starring Eminem. It is essentially the Jackie Robinson story for white people. Eminem, he plays this rapper in Detroit's hip-hop scene, and all these black rappers tell him that he can't do it because of the color of his skin. I know, how fucked up is that, right? And Eminem, through the power of sheer white manness, manages to overcome it. The end of the movie is just Eminem on stage insulting black people. It's just Eminem insults a black person, they walk off stage, they are followed by another black person in a room filled with black people. The moral of 8 Mile is that you can make it in life. No matter how white you are, you can make it. Because sometimes in life, you just gotta lose yourself. In the music, the moment. You cannot miss your one chance to blow, even though they constantly reference how all the rap battles happen every Friday. There's a scene where one character goes to another, "Hey, you going to the rap battles this Friday?" "Nah, I can't make it. I think I'm gonna go next Friday." "Ah, man, don't miss your one chance." It's dialogue in that movie. I watch a lot of movies about interracial stuff because, like, I'm in an interracial relationship, I guess. I guess that's how I should call it, right? An interracial relationship. Not the interracial relationship. That was my first, I mean the one. I have a girlfriend. I have a white girlfriend. I call her that, it's a problem. She would prefer Bridget, but my white girlfriend. It's interesting dating a white girl, weird things happen. Like the other day we were driving down the street, we were listening to the Jay-Z and Kanye West album. On the album there's a song called Niggas in Paris. It's a great song if you like France. And niggas, like you gotta like both. And we were listening to the song, and a few songs passed by, and I was like, babe, you could say the songs, like she was like, hey, can you play that song again? Can you play that song again? In Paris? I was like, whoa, wait. I think you meant to call the song Niggas in Paris. And she got all weird and awkward, like most of you white people are on that. I said niggas 6 or 7 times in a row. Some of you just sitting going, feels like home, but like. I was like, babe, it's okay. You can say the song's called Niggas in Paris. I'm not gonna think you're racist. My penis has been in your mouth. That's the most unracist thing you can do. That's it. You achieved it. All right, you guys ready to have a great show tonight? Fantastic. And folks, we start every show by introducing our house band. Give it up for Anthony Scabelli and the Jason High. Anthony, how are you, buddy?
I feel like everyone is looking over here to the other guitars.
Oh yes. Also, our musical guest just popped in, Vincent Rivera. Give it up. Vincent, how are you, buddy?
Oh, you know. Yeah.
Man of a few words, man of a lot of chords. He played some.
So, Sam, I have never seen 8 Mile, but from the way you describe it, it sounds like a Don Rickles concert. Where he invites people up and just insults them and makes them sit back down.
It's different. It's definitely different. It's not exactly like that.
All right.
I took what they call artistic liberties.
In describing, okay.
Is that what it's called, right? Artistic liberties?
I think if you're describing something a movie you watched, then no, it doesn't.
Well, now I gotta change the whole bit.
Yeah.
Did you read about Rachel Dolezal?
I did.
I can't stop. I'm fascinated by this.
As am I.
Yeah, do you guys know what I'm talking about, Rachel Dolezal? Yeah?
Yeah.
One white woman clapped. My hero!
Well, it's when someone like that who is white and pretending to be black, it's tough for us real black people to. You know what?
You do have the hair.
Yeah.
You can pull it off.
Okay.
Wait, you know the thing is that's so crazy about like the Rachel Dolezal thing to me is like the idea that like normally when white people try to act black, they go in a certain like in hip-hop, right?
Yeah.
Or like they try to embrace a certain part of that culture. She went the complete opposite way and became an academic. Like, she got an award from the NAACP. I didn't get an award from the NAACP. I'm black. Like, I should be way more eligible for an NAACP award.
Right.
Granted, I've done, like, nothing to help. But, like my roommate was like, hey man, back when the Ferguson thing happened, my roommate was like, hey, I'm going down to the protest. I'm going to protest for our civil rights.
Right.
Are you coming down with me, Sam? Are you coming with me to the protest? And I was like, nah. The only reason I didn't go is because they put the whole series of the Gilmore Girls on Netflix. I just wanted to see how it panned out, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you did your part.
Yeah,
What?
right?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I hashtag Black Lives Matter. I tweeted at the dentist, hashtag Black Lives Matter. I did my part.
At the dentist?
Well, I figured if I'm gonna make a stand, I'm gonna make a
Oh,
stand.
you were at the dentist. Okay, I thought you were writing at the dentist. I am.
Well, you're making
Yeah.
references from the 70s.
I know. I am like a. I'm like one of the elves. I look young, but I'm like 100. Like I've just been alive forever. I've got Benjamin Button up here. I'm.
You got Benjamin
The
Button?
Ben- yeah.
I like the idea of you can just catch it.
Be safe when you're.
Anthony, why are you looking like a baby? I got that Benjamin Button. That's my impression of Brad Pitt at the end of the movie. Kate Blanchett.
I've never seen Benjamin Button, but you're making him sound an awful lot like Don Rickles.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No.
We don't really plan this out.
Not really. Well, you and I don't. I don't know about the rest of the show, but I come in blank slate.
Vincent, did you make a song? Do you have a song?
I have a song.
All right. You can play it later. We're gonna need some time to go. So
I went to. Did I tell you? I went to the Northeastern Comic Con.
yeah. Hey Anthony, what did you do this weekend?
I went to the Northeast Comic Con.
That was the cue line. I forgot.
Yeah, that was the one thing we planned.
That was.
I did stand up at a comic book convention on Sunday, the 11:30 show, a.m. Which is
Fucking
prime.
hot.
Yeah, we wanted to do the 11:30 here, but that spot is too tough to get. It was in like a side room where like people were having lunch.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So when you're at Comic Con, right? People dress up typically.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They call that what, cosplay?
Cosplay.
Now, did anybody while you were at Comic Con dress up as a black person? I'm just curious. I just thought that Rachel
That's
Dolezal
a really
would just
good-
catch on.
Yeah, I don't know if she's from a comic book, so I don't know if that would necessarily be a convention. I imagine it's coming, but I did not see it.
Okay, so you're at Comic Con.
Yeah, the audience there were people cosplaying in the audience. So the audience was like a third adults,
Okay.
a third young children, and a third pirates.
Why did you pick pirates? Are
I
those
don't know.
stormtroopers?
I don't know.
Huh.
The side of the stage they had Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors, the
Oh,
puppet, the big puppet.
Yeah, the green things.
So just at the side of the stage, it was just like hanging out the whole time, like with
The whole time you're doing stand-up, there's a
Yeah.
Little Shop of Horrors public.
Before the show, Adam West walked through the room. On his way to the booth. As he was leaving, I heard him say, "We'll go this way to avoid the paparazzi." Also, later I heard he threw out his back, which I was not around for. But my friend told me he heard him yell out, "Good God, my back!"
Oh
Which
man, I
is
would
the
love to
worst
hear
I've
that.
ever felt laughing at something. During the host set, they wheeled the original shark from Jaws through the room because they were trying to take photos in the back. So without warning, it was just the head. It wasn't the whole shark.
Right.
But it was still the original. It was the one that ate Robert Shaw.
Nice.
Spoilers if anyone hasn't seen Jaws.
They don't know. They didn't know what marathon was. They're not gonna know.
Marathon Man?
Oh, Marathon.
Did you know
Man.
what it was?
Nope. Oh no, that's the movie where Dustin Hoffman
Yeah.
is being chased by a Nazi. right?
Nazi war criminal,
Okay.
yeah, he was a dentist.
At least we're talking about the happy things.
Right. Nazi dentists. I have actually never seen Jaws.
You've never seen Jaws?
Yeah, I've never seen Jaws.
You gotta see it, man.
You know what? It was not difficult to not see it. People are always like surprised.
No, dude, you
It's
should
like
see it.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
There's this one scene where a shark comes out. Pretty good.
I met the shark.
Yeah, you did meet the shark.
So
I think you feel obligated to see it.
I also met Roy Scheider.
You met Roy Scheider?
Yeah.
You still haven't seen
It
Jaws?
was a year before he died. I met him.
Dude, if I met Chris Kattan,
Chris Kattan, yeah.
I would instantly go and watch Corky
I've seen
Romano.
Corky Romano.
Yeah, I would see Corky Romano every day. If I met
Is
Chris
Jaws
Kattan.
better than Corky Romano? Or it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jaws has a shark, Corky Romano has Chris Kattan dancing around.
You know, I was doing a show once, and in the middle of the show, they wheeled Chris Kattan's head through the audience. People were taking photos with it in the back of the room.
Did Roy Scheider eat that one too?
You know, I've never seen Jaws, but I don't know if Roy Scheider eats the shark.
Man, that would be a great ending. If they ate the shark at the end of Jaws, how good would that be? Then you wouldn't need the sequels.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that's how they would avoid making a sequel. Have you ever seen Planet of the Apes 2, the original, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, from like 1970?
Wait, beneath the planet?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It's
What is
good.
it, like Ape Hell?
What?
Ape Hell?
What is that? I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, you're Jewish. Alright,
What-
so
yeah.
when you die, well, the rest of us do,
Yeah.
is when you die,
Right.
you go like under.
Oh, Ape Hell. I thought you said Ape.
Oh, April!
Yeah.
No, you don't go to April.
No.
It's a terrible month, but
No, they're humans. They're mutants that live underneath the Earth. These like human mutants. They worship an atomic bomb. And if anyone doesn't mind me ruining the end of Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Charlton Heston launches an atomic bomb and it blows up the planet. They made 3 sequels.
holy shit.
Yeah, they're good. They're not bad. This is some of
Not
the
bad.
sequels. They're
Alright, I gotta see this.
yeah. There's one where Roddy McDowell goes back in time with his ape wife Cornelius from the first one.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That one's really good. It's like a shockingly good movie for being the third in the Planet of the Apes series.
Alright, you know what? Can we just play, can we get
bring
the
up the-
projection screen and just play that movie?
I have it.
It'll come down eventually.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit.
I have a DVD in my bag.
So you liked Comic-Con, it was good?
Yeah, it was fun. I got I met a Michael J. Fox impersonator that was sitting inside of a replica of the DeLorean from Back to the Future. I talked to him for a long time, and he clearly wanted me to bring up how much he looked like Michael J. Fox, and I never did. I just made small talk and pretended like I didn't notice. He was wearing the vest and everything from the movie. His hair was incredible. Like he had the Michael J. Fox haircut from the movie perfect.
Oh my god, I wish I had seen that.
I wanted it because I went up to the stand and I said, "Is this the original DeLorean or is this a replica?" And they said, "No, sorry, it's a replica, but it has been in movies. It was in Arthur." And I said, "Oh no way, the Dudley Moore movie? Oh, Russell Brand."
Whoa. Did you just see the reaction of the audience when you mention a name Russell Brand?
Yeah. I haven't seen the
Did
Arthur.
you hear it again? It's like the bad Beetlejuice. Oh no, you gotta say it 3 times. What's the thing that if you say it, people Rumpelstiltskin? No, you can say that, I guess. Who am I thinking of? Rembrandt?
What?
There's like a name and you say it, people get
Bloody
upset.
Mary.
Bloody Mary, that's what I was saying.
Mary.
Who's Rembrandt?
Rembrandt?
Rembrandt, yeah.
Famous artist.
That's who I was thinking of.
Every year on Rembrandt's anniversary, I don't know anything about Rembrandt. I was gonna be able to fake that, like he comes back and he paints your mirror to. I don't know.
I was 80% sure that that was just a toothpaste.
Rembrandt?
Yeah, what am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Alright, so tell me about Comic-Con.
Well, we did the 11:30 show.
Okay.
I saw Burt Ward's motorcycle.
No shit.
Yeah, it was signed. If no one here clearly knows who Burt Ward is.
That was person.
You doing anything after the show? I have this motorcycle out back. If you don't know, Burt Ward was Robin in the 60s Batman show. And they have, at Comic-Con they had his motorcycle, which was actually never on the show. They just have the motorcycle that he owned. And it's $5 if you want a photo of it.
That's awesome.
It did have the bad symbol on it.
Okay, so now you know it's legit.
So when he was driving around with his helmet, you knew it was Burt Ward cruising through LA on his bad motorcycle.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I met a guy that knew John Lennon there.
You met a guy who knew John Lennon?
That's the whole story.
I think that's a good enough
He
story.
kept talking about Yoko. Last time he talked to Yoko, and
No shit.
yeah. I like Yoko. A lot of people hate her.
You know what? I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't really know
Much about the
it.
Beatles.
Yeah, I don't know much about the
Beatles.
Beatles. These are the Beatles I can name.
The Beatles are good.
There was George.
Right.
There was Yoki.
No, I just said her name.
No, that's Yoko. I know Yoko, but there was another one. He had a funny name. There's George.
Yeah. There's Paul.
Paul
Yeah.
McCartney,
Right.
John Lennon, and then Yoki.
There's Ringo.
Ringo. That's what I was thinking.
The Beatles were good. The Monkees were better, but the Beatles were still really good. They were a close second. When you're neck and neck like that, it's a photo.
The Monkees had that TV show.
Oh yeah, big time. I love the Monkees.
Hey, we're the Monkees.
Yes. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing. Put anybody down.
In
Just
West
trying to be
Philadelphia.
funny.
I knew that I didn't know the rest of it, so I'll sing the one theme song I do know.
That's the one theme song you know.
It's the one I mean,
It's
I
a
know
good one. It's not
I know
bad.
the beat to House of Cards, but he just
They really. There aren't a lot of great lyric theme songs.
No.
They
There's
really,
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
It was
Monkees.
25 years ago though, Fresh Prince.
Wow.
Yeah. Will Smith is older today than Uncle Phil was the first season. Yeah, that's true.
You can see everyone's minds just get blown.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Uncle Phil was 25 that first season. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, well, he looks horrible.
Yeah. Although I just bought Pete and Pete on DVD. Anyone want to guess how old? Thank you for my Amazon purchases. I'm good at it. So anyone want to guess how old Artie was the first season?
Artie was the superhero.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to guess how old he was? 25.
No.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
guy
yeah.
who wore the striped shirt.
Oh yeah.
That was his only
Older than
move, right?
Artie.
That he would flex.
Yeah, I mean in the theme song, he would flex. He would do things in the show. As a kid, I thought he was like 50.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Me
oh,
too.
yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's fucking. I don't even know if I can continue the show now. I gotta go take some time to think about that.
He's a really good actor. I mean,
So what did you do this weekend?
Well, let's see. I went to Comic-Con. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Oh yeah. Alright, you got your guitar.
I do, yeah.
You play a lot?
Yeah, I play a lot.
Alright. You wanna play us a song?
Yeah, I mean the thing about music is music is that I just made that up, and you thought I was playing a song.
Yeah, I was convinced.
It is so easy. It is so much. It is so much easier than comedy. Like I could have bullshit my whole way through a song just now, and everyone would have been really impressed. Anyone can make music. That's my lesson to, or my message for everyone here tonight. It really sounded like I was playing a song.
I thought you were about to.
I just made that up right now. I mean, and it's so easy to. Let's come up with lyrics. You and me,
have a musical guest. Vincent, you ready?
Yeah, I think
All right.
so. Here we go.
All right,
Let's get
ladies and
this.
gentlemen, our musical guest is a fantastic performer. He plays in a band called The Culture. Vincent, where can they check out The Culture online?
All those social media pages, fun stuff. Just type the name that he just said into one of them, and then we might pop up. Yeah, maybe.
All right, thank you for being very specific. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome our musical guest, Vincent Rivera!
All right. Sing a slow one since I haven't had enough alcohol and all that fun stuff to make me not feel nervous. So here we go. Here I am, just for you, and I'm so scared, but I feel calm with you, just knowing that you're going to be here soon. Every word will be true. A heavy song that I'll sing soft for you. Just hoping that you're going to be true too. And all that you do in a way that could only be you, and all that you do, just know, always know, I'll be your shoulder, I'll be your heart and guiding hand, I'll be the man to guide you into the land where you need no shoulder. And I'll be your gentle lover boy, I'll be the man to guide you in. And there you go, far too soon, and I'll be here, still waiting for you, just hoping that you're going to be here soon. Every word will be true. A heavy song that I'll sing soft for you. Just hoping that you're going to be true too. And all that you do in a way that could only be you, and all that you do, just know, always know, I'll be your shoulder, I'll be your heart and guiding hand, I'll be the man to guide you into the land where you'll need no shoulder. And I'll be your gentle lover boy, I'll be the man to guide you in.
So June is wedding season. season. So the most weddings in the whole year happen in June. Are you guys going to any weddings this summer?
I have not been invited yet.
I don't think so.
I guess there's still time.
Yeah, I was actually at a wedding like a month and a half ago.
For who? Who's getting married?
It was my sister's, like one of her best friends.
So my godmother got married last year. Yeah, it was around June time, I'm pretty sure. It was a big Greek wedding, a lot of crazy stuff went on. Of course, I have the Greek bun, the Greek eye.
I went down, we were fully dressed, like color coordinated outfits and everything. We get down there, half an hour before the shuttle picks us up from the airport. I realized I left my shoes back here in Washington.
Oh no!
So I had to run out and try to find a pair of brown shoes, and there was nothing. So if you see the pictures that we took for the wedding, they're all like me at the knee and up.
Yeah.
Was it pretty?
Yeah, it was in Stockholm, so that was pretty awesome.
Open bar, so can't complain.
What's your drink at the open bar?
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic. I can't drink gin, but that's totally fine. I had my own bad experience with gin.
Wedding person per se. I like the excitement of it, but getting there is a big deal because it's a destination wedding.
Oh, where is it?
An island in the Caribbean.
Ooh, that sucks.
No, it's gonna be fun, but it's a lot of money, so.
So they have a lot of candy and coffee, I guess.
So you went to Sweden and you're coming back and you guys got candy and coffee.
Have you ever seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding? It was literally that, but like part 2.
I have not seen it, although according to the box office, I am in the minority.
Where would be the perfect wedding? And I want you guys to enter at the same time. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Overlooking Cincinnati?
Yeah, no, we were just talking about it.
Oh, so there's some talk about this. That's fantastic. So what's the news?
So I want to be like married by a lake, and I want to be dressed as a swan. So what do you mean dressed as a swan? So Swan Lake is my favorite ballet of all time. I'm obsessed. Like I always watched it when I was younger, and like I want my bridesmaids to like wear like tutus and like toe shoes. Oh yeah, you're in it. So,
Like Hawaii or something, that's kind of cliche.
You seem really upset about saying Hawaii for that question.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't want a destination wedding, so it's hard to think about that.
Right. Are any of you guys married? No.
We're getting married. We're all, yeah. Please, what's the phone number? I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, some of my friends got married, and it's like, why don't you get married, man?
So you're getting a lot of pressure from your friends to get married?
Friends, from family.
And you're just taking your time right now, man?
Taking my time. I'm sort of afraid of commitment, yeah.
You're afraid of good? I mean, I'm right on board with you, man. I'm like a 6-month and out kind of guy.
Okay.
And we're back! All right, it's time to introduce our first guest. You guys ready for our first guest of the night? Yeah! All right, great. You guys are gonna love her. She's a writer for the Hartford Courant. You can check her out on Twitter at the Susie Hunter. Please put your hands together and welcome Susie Hunter! Thanks for coming out.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, hey, you know what? No problem. Easy, no problem. Yeah. So, I like the outfit. It's
Thank
good.
you. I had to tape the shirt to myself.
You had to tape it to your
I
neck.
had to tape it not to the nips themselves because that would be uncomfortable.
Well,
Very sensitive.
that's how I'm dressed, and it's fine.
Tape it to your body.
Yeah,
Keep it on.
me, Vince, and Andy all taped our shirts
Yeah.
for
The Uber driver was not used to it. He was not ready. I was taping in the Uber. I was getting late for the show, and I respect your time, so I just wanted to get here.
Did you give him 5 stars? Because, like, when you're...
He gave me 5 stars.
He gave you 5 stars?
I did not give him 5
Did you
stars.
check? I always want to ask when I get out, I always thought about, like, just pulling out, like, my wallet, pretending like I'm about to give a tip, and just find out if they were going to give me 5 stars or not. And if they're like, no, just like, I'm just going to do it this way, please. But I never do. I always give them 5 because I feel bad, you know. They're working. Yeah, you know, it's like when you have like a bad waitress, but you still tip.
You gotta over tip so then they feel guilty about being so bad at being a waitress.
I've never done that.
I do. Joke's on me because they still get my money, but.
All right, so
The Hartford Courant's older than in America.
It's older than
It's
America?
older than America.
How is that possible?
Because, you know, the place was there before America existed.
Oh, you mean Native Americans wrote for the Hartford? Of course it's white people. Could you imagine the first issue of the Hartford Courant written by Native Americans? These people are coming everywhere!
And illegal immigration.
It's all about illegal immigration. Okay.
That's rough. It's a great newspaper.
I
So
can
you-
say that because I'm Native American.
Oh yeah.
I was hoping they would remember when I said I was black earlier. I'm just lying about my background.
It's alright, Anthony. You are definitely white, right?
Absolutely.
Are you white?
Yes. I'm nothing but. Yeah.
You're nothing but white?
Nothing but white.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, look at me.
I would. Oh yeah, you are by far one of the whitest guests you've ever had. No, and like, if for no other reason, then your job is you are a writer for Connecticut. Like that's essentially like white people's Atlanta. You know what I mean? That's where you all go. Did you say we're diverse? There was one family. There's a lot.
Don't throw me under the bus here. Full body cast. Throw me under the bus.
No, it's fine. Embrace your whiteness. Like that's the one thing I've learned from this Rachel Dolezal thing. It's like be white.
Just be it.
It comes in really useful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are some of the great things that are from being white?
That I get from being white?
Yeah.
I had a really good example the other day, and I forgot what it was. It was something that come back to me. Come back to me.
Susie, what are some of the great things about being white?
Oh, come on.
Stop.
It right here. Not happening.
You could just say everything, and then that would be it. What are so you're a writer for the Hartford Courant. What is the day-to-day like?
Well, I'm a features reporter, so I write about like a lot of food, a lot of drinks, some events, stuff like that. Nothing really hard hitting.
Good for you.
Yeah, I nailed it.
Yeah,
Nailed
keep it as easy as possible.
Yes.
That's my whole thing. Like you look at this. This is the easiest thing. I just sit down the whole time. That was why I took this gig. I was like, you mean I just sit? Everybody else moves? Down.
Yeah, I just eat. I'm already eating. It's
You
perfect.
might as well get paid for it.
Exactly.
What are some interesting places you've written about?
Well, we've been doing a food truck series where we go to these food trucks all over Connecticut, and you know we profile them and we tell their story. We do like a little 1-minute mini doc that goes with it. So that's a lot of fun.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
kind of
good.
tough going into beach season though because I'm eating a lot of sandwiches. I don't really eat sandwiches in the summer because I have to be skinny for bikinis and stuff. So that's
I know exactly
that
what
is
you're
the most challenging part of my job is eating too much.
You know what? I have that same issue.
Yes.
People are like, hey Sam, you really letting yourself go. And I'm like, well, you don't understand, it's bikini season.
Don't make me do this.
I don't so you're constantly eating food for work.
Yes.
Does it impede on eating? Does it get into
If I want to make happy hour plans with my friends.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
so sorry. Yes.
Hey, how you doing? Bo Fireman, Spare Change newspaper.
We have a fellow journalist in the audience. So we got
Welcome.
My sources tell me that you're a journalist for the newspaper in Hartford, Connecticut. And you focus on nightlife and food. Is this true?
This is true. Yes.
Follow-up question, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. Let's do this.
How is it possible, or feasible, if you may, to be a nightlife and food reporter in Hartford when Hartford has neither nightlife nor food?
I am an investigative reporter, and I find the nightlife. The little bit that there is, I find it.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you satisfied with that?
I just get the scoop. That's what my
You just
sources
get the
told me.
scoop.
Yeah.
This is great.
Follow-up question.
Yes.
My sources tell me that the Hartford reporters do not sell their own newspapers.
You mean we don't have to go out and like deliver them?
That's what my sources tell me.
No, we don't do that. No, that is not a thing.
All right. Is this,
Not a thing.
would you consider this a conflict of interest?
This?
The fact you don't sell your newspaper.
I've never thought of it that way before.
Right. So furthermore, one last question.
Okay, yes.
The Hartford, Connecticut reporters are not in fact homeless.
No, I have a home. I live in one.
Yeah.
Everyone I know lives in one.
So and in fact, do you think that you can get the scoop from the streets if you don't live in the streets?
I think I'll break my lease.
Okay.
I'll break my lease.
All right.
Second I get home.
All right. I rest my case.
And he's a lawyer. This is great.
Last question: would you like to buy? Would you like to buy a spare change newspaper?
Yes, I would love to. I'm gonna pay you in Red Bull. I don't have cash.
I don't want. You don't like a spare change newspaper?
Our resident spare change newspaper correspondent. All right, Susan, do you have some time to hang out a little bit later?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. We're gonna do some stuff a little bit later. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Give it up for Susie out there. Give it up for Susie. And ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please give it a big warm welcome to Vincent Rivera. Vincent, play us down one more time.
That's true. Okay. How about okay. Okay. Here come my baby girl out of this crazy world. I can see the stars again when your life is in a breaking back bend and you wanna leave. Would you rather stay for a while and go out in style with me? And in the dim light of the night, do you even dream? Or would you rather stay for a while and lay in style with me? In a style that is real, with love you can feel. Don't take your time, 'cause I might not be there when time comes around. Don't take your time, 'cause I might not be there when time comes around. So come with me, we'll get whatever you need, whatever you need. In this world you can have it if you please, but you gotta seize it. Or would you rather stay for a while in this wild, wild world with me? And when that dim light of the night can't let you breathe, would you rather stay for a while and lay in style with me? In a style that is real, with love you can feel. Don't take your time, 'cause I might not be there when time comes around. Don't take your time, 'cause I might not be there when time comes around. So come with me, I'll get whatever you need, whatever you need from me. Whatever you see, whatever you please will be. Whatever you see, whatever you need.
Did you hear this week that Donald Trump came out and said again that he's going to be running for president this year? Yeah?
I gotta love him.
Yeah? Are you a fan?
No.
Do you watch The Celebrity Apprentice?
No.
I do.
When I was in second grade, Donald Trump was like my hero of the entire world.
Really?
Yeah, there was a TV show it used to be called what was it? The Family Ties with Michael J. Fox.
Right. Yeah, I'm familiar.
He knows how to run a business, right? So, love to have someone tell him, he's fired or whatever. So,
I think he would seriously try to clean up the social system with like welfare and food stamps and just the entire.
He's like, are you socially disadvantaged? Like one big building.
You see what he's doing with his money, so I don't know how you can like trust a man that just like puts his name on everything. It'll be like the United States of Trump.
he closed an exit off I'm from the New York area, and there was a convenient exit that his Trump Towers, made that exit not exist anymore on the West Side Highway, so.
So that's why you don't want to be president, is he cut off your exit from the city?
Yeah.
Be a great president.
Really?
It's better than a second round of Clinton Bush thing, That's kind of scary.
But I think it's funny that Waka Flocka thought he could run for president, even though he wasn't 35. And I'm even more disappointed with the United States for thinking he could run because he's not 35. Like, yeah, he's dumb, and it's like, oh, I'm running for president. But the country's pretty stupid for thinking he could.
Oh, so I'm not familiar with Waka Flocka's campaign for president.
Neither am I. I haven't even looked into it because it's not even worth it.
I want Bernie. Bernie Sanders? Cool. Can you tell us anything about like why you want Bernie Sanders?
Women's health care system. He's got it down. I took that quiz last week, so I side with to see where you stand on policies, and I was 93% with Bernie and only 87 with Hill, so it's tough. But
This is a Tinder app? Is that what's going on?
I guess Hillary Clinton wouldn't be a bad step. I mean, yeah, she's kind of a
Can I
hit.
just say how much I would love to see that on a bumper sticker? Hillary Clinton wouldn't be a bad step.
A Donald Trump impersonation where you say you're fired to Donald Trump, like right in the camera?
You're fired. I don't know.
That was absolutely fantastic. I love that. You guys slated that.
And we're back! Alright. Folks, are you guys ready for our next guest? Yeah? Alright, our next guest is a yoga instructor for High Five Yoga. I'm so excited to have her on. I can't wait. Please put your hands together and welcome Carrie and Swag! Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
I actually changed into this tonight.
Was I supposed
Into
to change?
this.
What are you supposed to wear for yoga?
Well, this is like standard issue. Like everybody has their little black pants, some sort of sporty top.
I tried to.
I had to tape this on too.
You had to tape on you. I typed in because I was like, I knew you were coming on, so I was like, oh, I've never done yoga before, or yoged. Is it? What's the proper
Yoga
term?
size?
Have I ever? Do you say yoga size?
No.
Oh. I've never yoged before, and like I didn't know what like I was like, oh, I should get yoga pants because that's a popular thing.
Yeah. Make sure they're really tight though. That's what all the guys wear.
I typed in Google Maps. I typed in yoga pants because I figured it would direct me to. I thought there was a store just for yoga pants. Turns out that doesn't exist. It turns out there's many outlets that you can get yoga pants, and I just was a
Wait, did it bring you somewhere or no?
It brought me to a bunch of different yoga
Oh,
studios.
okay.
So I mean, can you buy yoga pants?
Well, Google Maps and the universe was trying to tell you something.
That I should do yoga.
You should just go.
What got you into it?
It's a long story.
Hey, you know what? Let me check.
Fate.
We got
Fate got me into it.
Oh.
It was.
That's what brought me here too.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah.
And everyone here. So what got you into yoga?
So I started out doing it for a workout, and oops, it turned into so much more. Now I teach.
Yay! And how long have you been a teacher?
13 years.
13 years.
13.
Wow.
Took a little break for a while.
Yeah, what did you do in that break?
Oh, I can't talk about it. This is being recorded.
Oh, you sold
Oh.
drugs? No, hey, I I know the story. You start off as a yoga instructor, you fall back on the rack, you need to make up some extra dough. One of your yoga students says, hey, sell this kilo, you'll be all good. You go and you sell the drugs, and then you made enough.
That's why the name High Vibe. No, I'm totally. Although I think High Vibe is also a website
For smoking,
stoners, yeah.
for smoking dudes.
But yeah, they're not associated. No, I
Do people get high and go to yoga? Is that a thing that happens often? Because I feel like
only
the two
know
would
one
be.
person who does that, and I couldn't do it. Like I can't function.
All right, so I'm about to try yoga. This is gonna be very hard for me. It sounds like.
You are.
I would love to. I've never done
You
it.
want to do some yoga?
Can I do some yoga?
Well, actually, technically, we could all do some yoga right now.
Could we all? Does anybody want to do yoga with me?
Oh no, they don't have a choice. They're all gonna do some yoga. Because I mean, basically, the principle is yoga is not the poses. The poses are one branch of yoga, and you can take yoga anywhere. Boston traffic, yes, you can actually do some yoga in Boston traffic, and you can
I've seen
do it.
guys
We
do
can
it.
do it sitting. Everyone can do it seated right here. You can do it at your desk at work.
Ooh.
You can do it.
Ooh, can you show me a seated yoga pose?
I sure can.
All right.
So, and everybody can do this in their seats.
All right.
You sit up nice and tall, and as yoga teachers, sometimes we like to tell people take the flesh in your backside out from underneath, so you can sit really tall.
Got it.
And so you can
Can you,
just,
wait, can you do it with a guitar or not? Should I-
yeah, but you have to take the guitar out from under your backside too, if it happens to be there. And you can just close your eyes or keep them open if that's weird. Yoga's weird. You put your body in a lot of really weird positions. You'll be like, oh, yeah, my toes up around, yeah, I don't even know.
Hey, that's my everyday.
That's what we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there later today.
Alright.
I brought yoga torture devices too. So.
Ooh.
So basically yoga. Moving on, yoga is the connection between your mind, your body, and your breath. Plain and simple. But like our society is really caught up in the asana practice, the poses. So basically, if you're just doing mind, body, breath connection, it's really easy. You can just do it sitting here, bringing mindfulness to maybe how you're picking up your cup so you don't spill it on yourself. Or
Oh yeah, I'm very careful with this.
being
It's all
mindful
fear.
and actually learning your guest names. Mine gets butchered all the time, and you got it right.
I got it right?
So you were mindful today.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
Take that, Letterman.
So everybody in the room has the capability to do yoga right now. If
Okay.
you just take a moment, you could close your eyes or keep them open, and just.
And
take
what pose do you call this?
It doesn't have to have a name. You
Ah.
don't see, like that's the beauty of yoga. It's the connection of your mind, your body, and your breath. The poses, yeah. I'm blowing everybody's mind right now.
I did not know that.
But the poses are, the intent of the poses is to kind of exhaust the body and take you through a full feeling of every part of your body to bring you in contact with it mentally, emotionally, to release the BS that builds up in your body, etc. So everybody seated here tonight can just sit up tall, take a deep breath in, feel your spine lengthen. You can kind of like feel your week, right? It's Thursday night, so your week's been building up. Just kind of feel it evaporate up out of the top of your head. Feel yourself ground down. And if you're angry looking, you know, just take a breath.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is our resident. This is our resident yoga
She
instructor.
looks buff.
I'm not.
She must do
I don't
yoga.
do yoga. Are you fucking serious? I do spin cycle.
I'm sorry. This is our resident spin cycle resident Jill.
They're all
Jill,
so
how are you?
angry. Well, if I'd known you were gonna invite another fitness expert, I would have just not brought my helmet, take off my fitness gloves. This is the last space I had. I got kicked out of Curves in Everett.
What happened in Curves?
They said you can't bring pets.
How many pets did you bring?
Just one. It's not a big deal. Cobras have to work out too. It's just a central square get in shape for women. Turns out you can't work out naked, so what? It's fine.
What?
Right? So I'm here, and this is my stage space, and I would just get on my stationary. Where's my stationary button?
We didn't bring because.
Where the fuck is my stationary button? Right? That cost $2,000.
$1,000 on eBay. Is this a joke? Is this a joke?
I'm sorry, we didn't know.
Are you serious?
I didn't know to bring your bike. I didn't know that you
No, it was here!
I didn't know you were
It's in
gonna be
Tamagotchi!
I didn't know you were gonna be here.
It's just like my parents. I think, are your parents here? Did your parents come to see you do fitness?
No, but my family did.
Woo! Clap, you're her family.
They'll love you too.
Wait, Mom, clap if you're here. Do you mind if I'm just, Dad?
Joe, we've gone over this.
Can I just do one more? My little sister from Big Brother's Little Sisters. So she request on MySpace.
You're still using MySpace?
No, I'm on Facebook after the Cobra incident. It's not a big deal.
Wait, what does that have to do with
You
you?
can't make a profile for your Cobra and then stalk celebrities.
That makes sense.
It's fine. Anyway, it looks like you guys are doing something.
No, it's okay. You can join us.
I don't have any of my equipment.
It's okay. It's okay. From what I've been told, you don't even need that. You can do it in your seat.
That's not a spin. I'm
What's
not
the-
doing yoga?
You can do it with your helmet on.
You can do it with your helmet on.
I'm just gonna do one more. Jermaine, my little brother from Big Brother's Jermaine, your voice is dropped a lot. I'm just gonna, you know what? Josh, can you play my music?
You don't have a mic though. That was the saddest thing I've ever seen. That was Joe Sorenzo, our resident fitness correspondent.
She needs some yoga. She'd be happier.
That's what I was saying. Anthony, what were you saying?
I think my favorite part of that was how slow your what was.
I react very late to things.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's because I'm high.
Did I tell you about Comic-Con on Sunday?
What happened? Were you at Comic-Con?
I was. This Sunday.
No, what happened? I'm kidding. I know you were there. I know you're there. I'm not that high. All right. So, all right. Before we're gonna have to.
You wanna
We're
get
gonna have to
onto
wrap.
torture.
We're gonna have to wrap soon. Bring me the mat.
All right.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Susie, you want to do this with me?
Let's do this.
Susie,
All
come
right.
on. Susie, on there, everybody. All right. Oh no.
I've done drunk yoga before, but not dressed like this.
Well, they have stiletto.
Oh.
Like, people do stiletto yoga.
I'm totally down. Let's do this.
All right. So I'm gonna put you in like a really hardcore advanced position.
Hey, you know what? My middle name is Hardcore Advanced Position.
That's a family name.
Yeah.
All right. So it's actually called child's pose.
Child's pose? Oh, easily done. I was once one of those.
Nice. So you're gonna get back to like being a kid again. So lay down on the mat on your belly. Yep. You've probably had a really long day. Or actually, you could just stay there. But I actually want you to push up to all fours.
Like this?
Yep. Push up to all fours. Pull your toes together. And now let your hips drop back. No, like this.
Oh, okay.
Rest your head down. And this is where we take a yoga block, which everybody should
A
also
yoga
bring.
block?
And then you can just put your forehead on it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then your wonderful teacher would come up and like do this and like give you a nice adjustment. They're like, oh, that's nice.
Hey,
Right?
can you come to every show?
Exactly. this is yoga, and like breathe. Big breath out. Yeah. That's nice, huh?
This is like really nice. You know what? I'm gonna start doing this more often.
See, you don't even want to get up now.
And you know what? I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, do I have to get up?
Yeah. So,
Oh,
so
all
we'll
right.
actually do something a little more complicated now. But
Okay.
that's like a really nice grounding, like very yin yoga.
Ooh,
That's like,
I like that.
that's like resting pose.
I like that. Let's do one more.
Okay,
Let's do
we'll
one
do
more.
like a crazy balance one. How's that?
Hey, you
and
know
Susie
what?
can join in.
I can
I got
join.
great
You do
balance.
some yoga, right?
I have done yoga.
See, there we go. All right,
So
now you
we're
have to
in
stand up.
Okay, got it.
Ah, keep the show moving, girl. So we'll do a. Well, you're in heels, so
I can do anything.
we could do
heels.
like.
Have you seen Jurassic
Well, I don't
World?
want you to like. I don't want you to puncture yourself. if you're
Let's
still
do
out.
it.
So take your left knee up, and then if you can reach your foot, you can extend your leg, and then you can take it out to the side.
And now what?
And breathe.
Oh, great.
Come on. Just
Oh, I still got this.
it's super easy.
I feel like Mr. Miyagi should be like right next to me right now.
So you work your way up to this, right? And you go in and you struggle for a while, and you
How
struggle.
long
and you
is a
struggle.
while?
No, like I'm talking over the course of your yoga
My
career.
lifetime?
Yes, exactly.
So
So
life
maybe
is
when
a
Sam's
struggle.
like 100, he'll be able to.
Wait, this isn't good?
No, it is good because you're trying.
Okay, alright.
It's like hiking, right? Just do it. Just keep doing it, and eventually it gets.
Keep doing it.
Right.
Until
But
you
there's a
die.
whole lot more to it. Like you're supposed to be breathing, and if this pose wasn't working for you, we wouldn't have you take it to this degree.
Oh, okay. Do
For,
I still
for
do
fun demonstration's sake.
it? Do I still do this?
No.
Do we switch
Oh,
I
okay.
would, as a
Holy
teacher,
shit, that was a
I
couple.
would never have you do that. I would have you probably stay here or do this.
And this is child's pose?
No, that was child's pose.
Oh, that I nailed. That I nailed. Alright, do you have time to stick around?
Yeah, as long as they don't keep playing the acoustic guitar, it makes me a little narcoleptic.
Oh, don't worry, they're gonna keep playing. Give it up for Karen Trout. Give it up for Karen Trout. Alright, we're gonna take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back after these messages. That was awesome.
So, this might be something you guys know about. Are you familiar with the film Jurassic World? Yes.
I'm very.
Have you guys seen it?
I have not.
I've seen it twice.
No, I've heard so many mixed reviews about it. So my boyfriend went and saw it, and he said it was amazing. And he said the last second, like right when the credits start, the guy next to him's like, "That sucked," and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, it's so bad. I don't know."
Your boyfriend was trying to impress just this guy next to him.
It's the same thing. Jurassic Park was like #1, and Bill Clinton and Bush were running the first time. And
Oh my god!
No.
I didn't even think of that.
Like 20 years later, we have Bush and Clinton running again.
Oh my god!
Jurassic Park and the.
Hillary Clinton, dinosaurs. Hillary Clinton, dinosaur movie. You didn't like cry or anything.
I didn't cry, but I didn't like seeing the dinosaurs die either.
Oh, spoiler alert. Did you see it?
I didn't. I mean, look at the pictures of Hillary from like just like 3-4 years ago. She looked like she was like this old, like on her way out grandmother.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden she's on the campaign trail and she's got like perfect skin. She looks about 40 years old. It's like they're just puppets.
Yeah. Or in Jurassic World, CGI.
CGI, I wouldn't put that past me. That really wouldn't.
So what movie or TV show or anything from your childhood would you love to have like brought back into a giant blockbuster movie?
Oh, I loved Entourage. I was pumped that was a new movie.
So you're really excited about that?
Movie yet. I know something that's not a movie.
Oh, I know. I
say.
said that.
Marital bliss. This is going to be wonderful, guys.
See the Titanic made again, actually.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Oh my gosh. Who do you? Right? Who do you think should star in the new Titanic?
Wow. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate and say Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez.
I would love that.
I actually loved Spider-Man, but it came back in a bad way, so I don't really like that.
You didn't like Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2?
The Amazing Spider-Man. I instead like the Tobey Maguire's earlier Spider-Man.
Our president will be giving his, State of the Union address through a hologram or something.
I mean, it is the future.
Right.
Who do you want in the new Titanic?
Let's say Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. That would be a big acting break for him.
Do you think he has a fear of commitment?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's why he did not get. He did not say yes to Mary Jane. Yeah.
That's really tough.
I'm not really sure. I'm not fit to answer that question. I'm kind of a movie virgin. I haven't seen that many movies.
Oh, I mean, you're not a movie virgin. A movie virgin would be someone who's never seen a movie and is like scared and embarrassed by the inexperienced movie.
Wow! Congrats!
All right, and now, folks, we are back, and it is time to play my favorite game and your favorite game. It's called Password. All right. So, Anthony, can you grab? You know what? We'll use this chair right here. Okay. All right. So, what we're gonna do with this fun game? I got it, Anthony. You said. I'm gonna stand. You said. All right. So, what we're gonna do with this game is we're gonna have some people play a fun game called Password. So our first two are gonna be you, Anthony, if you wouldn't mind just sitting. You'll sit right here. Great. And then we could also get Kieran Swab, our fantastic high five yoga. Thank you. You want to just sit right here? Taylor, it's okay. Give it up for Taylor Carter, our producer. Taylor, thank you. All right, so now the way this game is gonna work is we're gonna set a timer for about 2.5 minutes. You won't be able to see the timer, but I will. And there's gonna be a word here, and Anthony, you have to try and describe this word, and you'll just try to have to guess what the word is. All you have to do is just not look at the screen, just look right at Anthony, and Anthony will describe it to you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Is that fair? All right, great. All right, so can we get 2.5 on the clock?
Got it.
We got it? All right.
Oh, I can see that.
You can see the clock?
Yeah, it's really right. But that's fine. It's
No, you can see the clock. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. So the first word's about to come up. Yep. Ready, set, go.
This is where you put your money.
The bank.
Go.
This is made from pigs.
Bacon.
Another thing.
Ham.
Yes. This is a body of water. A different name for it.
Ocean.
Smaller.
Puddle.
Oh man, there's a character I think on Doctor Who. This is their last name.
I've seen it.
Yeah, it's not who. A small body of water. You're just swimming in it.
A pond.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you have your iPhone, you take a photo of you.
Selfie.
Yes. If you want to hang yourself, use this. She got it.
Yeah.
This comes off of trees in the fall.
Leaves.
Yes. After you hang yourself, this is where they put you.
Casket.
Yes. What's another word for it? Another word for casket. It's Dracula sleeps in one of these.
Coffin.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're a little kid, you might set up a stand and sell this.
Lemonade.
Yes.
Oh shit! Oh, 9 minutes in a minute. You guys did it in 1:15. Fantastic. Yes, that was great. Thank you. So that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. So for our next team, I'd like to invite our resident street correspondent, Rachel J. Andelman. Thank you. You have to take a seat right here. And also our fellow guest, Susie Hunter. You're just gonna sit right here.
Future is a reporter.
All right.
You're very good on the streets.
I tried very hard.
Nailed it.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah. Hope we have a connection.
Yes.
Ready, set, go.
You have a nail and you also
you swim in it, and it's a French movie, and you have it behind your house.
A pool?
Yeah. Oh. It's the brother in Clarissa Explains It All. Did you ever see Clarissa Explains It All? It's the younger brother. It's Ferguson. Yeah.
That's why they owe.
Yeah.
Messed up.
She's on the cover of a magazine. She's an inspiration to everyone. The other one. The other one.
Kendall.
No.
Kylie?
No.
Courtney.
No.
Kris Jenner.
No. The last one.
Rob?
She's a track and field star from the 70s.
Caitlin.
And the last one. This is what people have when they're sex. It's a number that also means sex.
Another word?
It's a number, so it's sort of like
69.
Yep. You have a grass. You have too much grass, and you need to make it shorter.
A lawnmower?
It's not a baby, but it's not a child.
A toddler?
It's a real problem in America.
Me. Is it me?
No, it's economy related. It's 2 words. The first word is you have
45 seconds
oh
left.
God. You have like a salary, but another word for it. Communism says that this. If it's a war, this is the action in which you execute the war. What? It's a verb. And
Alright, let's pass next word.
It's having sex and there's too much of it. It's like you have a bunch of people and then you're like, the other one. It's like the violent one.
Hey, I don't pick it. I don't pick it. I don't pick it. I love Clarissa Explains It All. Susie Hunter. Great potato. All right. We're gonna do this one more time. I'd like to bring up our other man on the street correspondent, Ian Dyer. Ian Dyer. Where is he? There he is. Ian, how are you? Thank you, buddy. Thank you. So if you want to just take a seat right here. All right. And Ian, I'm sorry, we forgot to get you somebody. Would anybody in the audience like to play? For you. You would? Yes, ma'am. Please come on up. Go ahead, you bring your drink.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, grab your drink. What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. Give it up for Aaron, everybody. All right. So, Aaron, you've seen the game. It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is look right into Ian's eyes. I know it's tough, but you just gotta bear through it. All right. So 2.5 minutes on the clock. We're good. All right, and here we go.
It's a thing you go in the summer. It's got sand, water.
Beach.
Yep. Kristen. She's from SNL. She was in Bridesmaids. If you don't have any hair, you put it on your head.
What?
It's a fake hair.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sleeping? No. Not Cinderella. Snow White.
Seven Dwarfs.
Nope. It's the thing that people look at when they want to see how pretty they are.
The mirror.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We can do this. All right. It's some kind of loving relationship with somebody. Okay. And you got enough vaginal sex, and you want to try a different hole. What's that called?
No.
Okay. All right, so the first word is something it's a meat product and it's slim.
Slim. Ham.
Slim. Okay. All right. The second word is a black bird.
Jim Crow.
There you go. Okay. So some people don't like like, so if you have a really terrible disease, we can come up with these things to make it better, to get rid of it. You feel like little injections in your arm. What are those called?
Not a virus.
No, it starts with a V.
Vaccination.
Okay, now if you were against that, you would say.
Non-vaccination.
All right. Okay, so there's a really small word at the top. It's a little creature on the ground.
Ant.
Ant.
Antiviral. No.
No, but you're really
No, I'm good enough.
Pass. All right. This is green, and you use a lawnmower to get it.
Grass.
There we go.
Next word.
There's 12 months in the year. You can find all of these months in a small piece
Calendar.
of paper. There you go.
Yes.
Okay. In South Carolina, they have these things on poles.
Flags.
Yep.
Flags.
There you go.
This has been our show. I'd like to give a warm welcome to Anthony Scabelli and James O'Donnell. I'm musical guest, Victor Morales.